Guinea Conakry ikimoteri kishe abantu. At least 31 people have been killed after a mound of rubbish at a major waste site collapsed onto nearby homes in Guinea's capital Conakry, the government has said. Another 22 people were injured, including 6 serious in the city of Dar es Salaam area. Significant resources and personnel, including the military, were deployed to search for survival after the collapse at about 2 local time following heavy rain overnight, the government added in statement. One woman told local media that her 5 children have died in the disaster. There are fears that the death toll will rise further. Rescuers were later seen using excavators to comb through a mountain of scattered rubbish at the site as local residents gathered nearby. One eyewitness said many people were buried when a second part of the site gave away. People tried to come to the rescue after first section collapsed. They came running and climbed onto the refuge to see if anyone was there. And that was when the second section collapsed in 3 successive stages, cascading down, and that was poured onto the people. Guinea's Prime Minister Mamadou Ori Bai has visited the scene to assess the situation and oversee the search effort. Mamadou Bangura, who lost his house in the collapse, said he and his family were woken up by loud noise of the first wave of rubbish, which did not reach them. The second wave came, that is what knocked over, pushed the house, and it fell, he told Reuters news agency. There were a lot of people buried. It is very difficult to talk about it because seeing a human being lose their life like that is pathetic and it is so painful. Abarenga 31 bakaba bapfiriye hafi y'umujyi wa Conakry, akaba ari umurwa mukuru w'igihugu cya Guinea, ubwo ikimoteri kinini cyane cyabagwiraga. Ni nyuma yaho hari hamaze iminsi hagwa imvura nyinshi. 31 bahise bapfa, 22 barakomereka cyane, ndetse bafite ubwoba ko n'imibare igomba kwiyongera. Abavuganye n'ibinyamakuru birimo nka Reuters bakaba bavuze ko kubona abantu bapfa kuriya ari ibintu bibabaje cyane kandi bitoroshye no kubivugaho. Ati bwa mbere ikimoteri cyahirimye kigwira bamwe, abari bari hafi barirukanka bajya kubatabara, ubundi gihita kigwa na bwa kabiri n'abandi nabo kirabagwira. Neighborhood leader Ranchir Sierra had earlier told AFP news agency that he feared there would be a heavy death toll. We have pulled out 18 bodies that were taken to the morgue, he said. Visiting the injured in the hospital health ministry, Cathy Sarr said they would get free medical treatment while assuring family of government support. Guinea has experienced similar landslide tragedy before, with 10 people being killed at the same site in 2017. The government has recently ordered the people living close to the site to move, but many residents choose to stay. Guinea's opposition figure and former Prime Minister Seydou Dalein Diallo, who is in exile abroad, called the accident a tragedy that plunged us into dismay. This tragedy is all the more worrying because the closure of the landfill had been announced for this Sunday, 23rd August, he said. Rescue teams are continuing to search through the west for other trapped under. Amakipe y'ubutabazi akaba agomeje gushakisha ababa bakiri munsi y'ibyo bimoteri.